Hello and welcome into Devils in Detail Men's Basketball Roundtable. I'm Alyanna Harina, joined here with Zach Pekale. Zach, ASU really needed to sweep Washington this week. We got the win against Washington, but ASU definitely did not get the win against Washington State. What do you think went wrong? What were the biggest differences between the two games?
Well, I have to say, Alyanna, both games were very poor shooting performances for the Sun Devils. I noticed that against Washington, they started slow, were able to recoup because Washington isn't a very big team, but Washington State has Josh Hawkinson, a 6'10 forward, very polished post player, who can also shoot threes. He terrorized the Sun Devils from the inside and the outside on Sunday. They really couldn't overcome his presence, and that was pretty much the biggest difference in the two games.
Right, and we saw this against Washington in the first 5 to 7 minutes, but ASU's really been struggling on the defensive side. They struggled all game against Washington State. What do you think the Sun Devils are really lacking on the defense?
Well, I think it's really just a matter of effort at this point in the season. Trey Holder has really improved. I do think Shannon Evans has regressed this season as we've gotten farther and farther into the year. I think defensively they're a little bit lazy at this point. They don't close out on shooters. And it seems like even some of their bigger, like their forwards, Obina Aleka is a 6'8 forward. Athletically, he should have been able to match up to Hawkinson, yet Hawkinson had two wide open looks on the perimeter. That shouldn't happen. That's not a way to win a game.
Right. And switching gears a little bit, Shannon Evans had something to say about it. Bobby Hurley had something to say about it. What was going on with ASU's shot selection against Washington State?
Well, that was not a very fun press conference to be a part of. Bobby Hurley was very intimidating in the sense that he was very upset with his team after the Washington State loss. And I quote, he said they were bombing shots, which leads to poor defensive possessions.
Mm-hmm.
So what I take from that is this team was really just jacking up threes as they felt like it, particularly Torian Graham. There's a lot of instances 2-3 seconds into the shot clock where he was heaving a deep shot in double coverage, and it affects the defensive momentum. They're a little bit lazier. They don't have the time to wear down Washington State, so they're coming down the floor very quickly, full of energy, and can really execute a play to the best of their ability, where ASU is now forced to defend 30 seconds.
All right. Thank you for joining us today here at the Devils in Detail Men's Basketball Roundtable. If you want more content for anything ASU sports, catch us on devilsindetail.com.